Hello everybody watching this video. Today we are gonna be diving into what is the twin flame so-called runner really thinking, and the most probably thing in this video is that this is not all you're gonna hear, but it's what you need to know to actually overcome this phase in which it seems like your twin flame is going as far away as possible from you rather than coming closer. Stay with me and I will be sharing with you all of my inner secrets from practicing the teachings of union and how you can overcome your twin flame running away from you. Welcome to Twin Flames Embrace. I am Deborah, Certified Ascension Coach by Twin Flames Universe since 2019 and currently married in harmonious union with my twin flame Paco. So I know that you guys out there have this question come up quite regularly on your journeys, and is what is the twin flame so-called runner, and I'm going to explain why I do runner, is thinking. And this may come as a shock or a surprise for most of you, but I would like to start by laying the ground and actually sharing through the perspective of the teachings of union, which has been the teachings that made possible for Paco and me to come together and really address this, again, runner concept, because it actually is a misinterpretation of what is happening in the dynamic between twin flames. And I feel like the more information and the better information you have out there, the easier your journey is gonna be, and the faster you're gonna be able to move through this challenge of seeing your twin flame running away from you and you feeling like you're chasing after them, or maybe the opposite, but still this is what's going on in the dynamic between the two of you, and it's important that we address it at the core so that you can have a better experience on your twin flame journey, and of course come together with them in the easiest, fastest and most compassionate way possible. So I know that this is not something that a lot of people want to hear, but is what you need to know in order to progress on your journey and really see the results and yield the fruits of having that wonderful connection with your twin flame also in the physical. And this is that there is no runner-chaser dynamic. In truth, this is again a misinterpretation of how the dynamic works, because knowing that twin flames are like a mirror to each other, in truth there is no chaser and there is no running. You are both running away from being present with yourself and what you are feeling and what your fears might be and what the blocks preventing you from being open to receiving more love might be. And again, this might be a bit of a hard pill to swallow. It's always easier when we can kind of like just point the finger and place the blame on our twin flame. They are the ones not doing this, not doing that. But the truth is that as soon as you can start taking responsibility for how you feel on your journey, instead of what they are doing or what they are feeling or what they are thinking, the easier and faster you're gonna be able to leave this phase behind in which you know you are not experiencing a communication with them that is open, that is fluent, that is actually going somewhere. And this is in truth what it's behind the so-called runner. In truth, this is just again a mirroring, a reflection of you running away from your own feelings, your own fears, your own insecurities, and trying to place all that focus and attention on them. And that's okay. I'm not saying that this is something wrong. I'm not passing judgment. I know those feelings can be quite uncomfortable to move through, especially when we don't feel like we have appropriate tools to do so. So our natural response is to want to shy away from them and try to place our attention on something or someone else. And in this case, most of the times, tends to be our twin flame. We try to kind of like look over the edge and say what they are doing, what are they communicating, are they seeing someone, what are they doing with their life? And this actually saps all the energy away from you looking at what you don't feel good about, so that you may actually want to change it or find ways to improve it or make it better in any way. And this is where the key of the journey really lies, is that when you start to really like wrap your mind around this concept and you start to really comprehend in a deeper level that they are only ever reflecting back where you are running away from yourself, whether you're choosing to separate or block your feelings or separate from your own goals and dreams, wherever there's fear, doubt, insecurity, or any feeling that doesn't feel good about anything in your reality, and I'm not just talking about your romantic relationships, but any aspect of your life, this is where your twin flame is helping you to point your attention towards. The idea is that you finally come to a place where you can shift that focus and take it away from them and put it back on yourself. And this is actually what is gonna magnetize them in the most natural and fastest way. Because instead of placing all that focus on them and making them your source or making them the reason as to whatever XYZ in your life, you start to take responsibility for how you feel and what you're gonna choose to do with that. And this is what allows you to start changing things one at a time, one step after the other, and improve the aspects of your life that you don't feel comfortable or good about. And as you start changing this for the better, you start to feel better. You start to feel more joyful and fulfilled and happy and lighter, and you don't feel like you have to go constantly outside of yourself to see what they are doing, to even seek their validation. You stop doing this. And this is actually what makes you highly magnetic to them. So I understand that you hopped on this video hoping that I will kind of like channel through the ether what is your twin flame runner really thinking, but in truth it's never about them, it's about you. And I hope that this video has shed a little bit more light onto this aspect of your journey, that it might be helpful for you to better understand this dynamic and what you can do so that you start changing the situation, because it's quite frustrating. I know, I've been there, when you kind of like are looking constantly at your twin flame and what they are doing and whether they are coming back or not, and days go by and nothing happens, and that actually fits that circle, that cycle of falling into deeper fear that they will never come back, and then you kind of like place even more focus on them and they grow even further away from you. But again, remember, as I said previously, they are a reflection, they are a mirror. Really think of it as you standing in front of an actual mirror and looking like right directly into it, and the closer you come to it, the closer your reflection comes to you. And the same is as if you were turning your back against it and walk farther away, then your reflection is gonna also do the same. They are gonna turn away and they are gonna be farther away from you. So this is exactly how this dynamic works. So the best way to leverage your journey is to grab all that energy, take it back to yourself, start focusing on having a better life for yourself, in improving the aspects that don't feel good so that you can actually do feel good about them, so that you can really feel very fulfilled in your life and actually have fun with it. And whenever your twin flame comes, that's okay. And if they take 5 years or 5 seconds, it doesn't matter, because you're already having so much fun and so much joy in being who you are and enjoying who you are and enjoying your life and your other relationships and maybe even career goals or commitments. Has this been your experience? Are you the twin flame, let's say, runner, or are you the so-called chaser? Let us know in the comments. We would love to help you. And if you are already seeking for more guidance, we would love to help you really learn how to navigate this journey in the best way possible. You can book a free 15-minute consultations with either Paco or me through our website. You can check the link below. And of course, if you already know that you would like to take it a step further, we do have a 30-minute consultation. We would have more space there to talk about how you can really tackle your journey on and really make it something enjoyable and heal through it, that you can be with your twin flame again as fast as possible and in the most compassionate way. For those of you who do not want to wait anymore, who are like really struggling and want to really get the hang of this journey to the point where this running and chasing is no longer an issue, we do offer an introductory session. You can have it half off with a coupon by Twin Flames Universe with their free course. So let us know in the comment if you are interested in that option and we get in touch, and of course we coordinate this so that you can have that nice discount on your first session to get to know what it's like to really work with an ascension coach in healing through your twin flame journey. Come together, and not only that, but actually stay with your twin flame throughout the challenges that may arise in your union as you continue to go deeper in your relationship with each other. So again, thank you for joining me. I hope this video has been helpful, and as always, we'll see each other in the next videos.